Hi, I'm Marla Todd. I'm an alumnus of Agricultural Communications, and I'm currently the Director of Advancement Operations for the College of ACES. I'm excited today to share with you just a little piece of agricultural communications. Unlike those people who asked me in Memorial Stadium one time if what I did for a living was talk to corn, agricultural communications is actually a great opportunity for us to share exciting information about what we do in agriculture. One of the ways that we often find ourselves telling that story is through the media. To best be prepared for media interviews actually takes practice and preparation. You may be thinking it's about time to press pause on this video, but hold on just a minute. We're going to talk about media interviews, and we're maybe even going to take some time to make your own set of talking points and be ready for a media interview. But we're also going to do it with my family. You see, around here, there's been a little bit of a debate recently about the Todd family getting a dog. So, that's going to be the topic of our media interview today. I'll share a little bit of information, and then one of my sons, Jeremiah, is going to help me do a short media interview on the topic of the Todd family getting a dog. So stay tuned, join us, and find out if he'll be able to make enough case for us to think about a dog.
So, are you ready for TV? Let's take a few minutes to talk about some of the best practices for preparing for media interviews. A couple basic media interview tips are be prepared, practice, and stay on message. Be prepared with what you think you might want to say. Think about how you might want to say it, and then maybe even practice with a family member or friend asking you pretend questions. We're going to get to this a little bit later, but you're also going to have things that you're going to want to definitely remember to say. This will be your message. What you're going to want to make sure you do during the interview is stay on that message. As you prepare for your interview, ask yourself 3 important questions. What do I want to say in this interview? Who is listening? And what are they likely to ask me? What you want to say might be the really important things that you want to make sure people understand about the topic you're being interviewed about. Again, we'll get to messaging in just a little bit. Think about who might be listening to your interview. Are they people that would be somewhat familiar with your topic or not familiar with their topic at all? Or might they be very familiar, for instance, maybe during a podcast on a specific topic? And what is the person interviewing you likely to ask you? What are the things they might want to know more about? And this might guide your messaging again. One of the first things to do to prepare for an interview is develop key message points. These are the things you want people to remember. Again, like we said before, what is it that you want to make sure you say during the interview? Have at least one key message and probably no more than 3 or 4. Keep the key message simple, like a headline, but then also have a few details prepared to back up that simple message. Over to the left here, you'll see my little corgi friend. The example we said we were going to use today is about making the case for getting a dog in the Todd house. So let's see what the key messages look like for getting a dog. We want a dog. Key messages are: we have time and space for a dog. We would be responsible for caring for a dog. And a dog would add enjoyment and companionship to our family. Under each of these, you'll see additional details that have been added that provide additional reasoning for the key message. So this helps a little bit to provide a little bit more of that conversational context during an interview and back up what you're saying. Once you have those key messages prepared, this is what will structure your response for all your interview questions. So this isn't math class. I definitely knew I didn't want that as a major in college, but we do use this key equation when we think about media interviews. An answer should address the question being answered and also provide one of the key message points. So A equals Q plus MP. If the answer to the question doesn't address one of your key message points, come back and bridge to one of your message points, whether it was part of the question or not. While you have the opportunity to speak, make sure one of your key messages is included. Okay, let's take some time and see if Jeremiah can handle his interview about wanting to get a dog.
All right, we're here with Jeremiah Todd to talk to him about his interest in the Todd family getting a dog. So, Jeremiah, tell me why it is that you want a dog.
Having a dog would be fun and give us a family companion. The cat is okay, and she has been accepting of other dogs visiting, so she could get used to us having a dog.
That's a good reason. So, you've actually been asking for a dog for quite some time. Tell us why now is the right time.
Well, it's been really strange the last few months around here, and we have been home a lot. We have the time and space for a dog. With fewer activities, we're able to spend more time at home with the dog, and because we're old enough to ride the bus home after school, the dog will be alone for less time.
Okay, interesting. So, your dad and I have quite a few responsibilities with work and chores and community activities. Who exactly is going to take care of the dog?
Andrew Levi and I will take care of the dog. We have illustrated that we can be responsible with the chores we are given and taking care of the cattle. We could make a schedule to share feeding, walking, or playing with the dog.
Okay, well, thanks, Jeremiah. We appreciate the opportunity to talk with you today and hear a little bit about why you think the Todd family should have a dog. Hi, I hope this was an enjoyable experience for you and you got to see a little bit of those message points in action in Jeremiah's video. We hope that you'll maybe think about writing some message points that are about a topic that's important to you, your family, or your community, and maybe be ready for that TV interview that comes your way.